I want to talk about this brain rot term. We hear it all the time. Is it a real medical concern, or is that just internet slang?
Yeah, great question because it's become such a ubiquitous term that people actually aren't sure. So brain rot is still considered a slang term rather than the name of an official medical condition. What we're referring to here is your decreased attention span, being easily distracted, and really this general mental decline that is thought to result from a lot of media exposure. So usually watching things like a lot of short and low quality videos. And people often use this term when they're talking about sort of how online content is quote unquote addictive, or the consequences of too much time with social media.
Absolutely. I mean, I think so many people are guilty of that, right? So how can parents tell the difference between a child who just enjoys screens and one whose screen habits are becoming unhealthy?
Yeah, so it really comes down to what are your kids spending their time on, right? And probably just as importantly, what kinds of things are getting screened out and what are they not spending their time on? So is your child starting to spend most of their time on screens? Is it impacting their sort of daily routines, right? So their sleep, their diet, their mood, how much time they actually spend interacting with people live in the real world. A lot of kids find that even though they want to be on screens all day and it seems quote unquote relaxing, having extended hours of screen time often makes them feel crankier, more lethargic, and more unmotivated than if they have more balance to their days.
Yeah. So families are, listening to this and they're thinking they want to make a change this summer. What is the biggest difference maker in your view?
Yeah, so one small thing that parents can think about doing is just making sure their kids have times of the day where they have to be tech-free, right? Screen time is typically sedentary, it's typically done solo. Getting up and moving, and even better, going outside if it's safe to do so, is really great for their bodies, their minds, their moods, especially for kids. And having those breaks in the day where screens are expected to be put away for everyone, including the parents, gives everyone's brains times to rest, to connect, to play in more active and creative ways. And it also allows kids to see that there are other activities and interactions and things that they can be doing that are just as interesting and rewarding that are not screen time.
I mean, I think we can all take that advice, all of us adults too. So Dr. Lee, we really appreciate it as always, and it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Same here. Take care.